thank you for coming, my friend. Things were looking quite grim before your arrival. The Mokai vessels attacked.
Indeed. We'll need to act fast if we're going to save the Mokai.
Our engines are damaged, but we'll join as soon as we can.
Don't worry about us. The fleet needs your help more than we do.
the rift. But how? Fast.
The flagship is launching probes into the rift!
We are targeting the cat. Now, leave the system. Fast on the walk. Shields have failed.
We've driven off the Mokai, but they left.
My readings are showing a distinct biological.
I realize the scientist. My science team is isolated. That's a damn good question. Good. Let's meet.
Welcome aboard. Hope you're ready to go to work. Some. My people believe we're looking at some kind of... We're working on that with you. Okay, let's get... Okay, merging your data with the core holomatrix. Now, computer, initiate program Papa Sierra 1.
Starfleet. I should have known. There's no way in hell I'm letting you weaponize my work. Also, I don't appreciate being kidnapped, drafted, whatever this is.
Damn it. The simulation isn't accessing data from his Starfleet career. Computer, initiate full security override on my authority.
Hello? Is your universal translator working? Anyone? Who's in charge here? You? It's you, isn't it?
That should do it. Computer, reinitialize program.
Please state the nature of the mycelial emergency. You know, I was afraid something like this would happen. I told Strahl that our work could get twisted into some sort of weapon. I never expected the Klingons would be the ones doing the twisting. Give me a second. Reviewing your current data. Got it. Okay, we need to know more. It's a subspace realm that spans the entire multiverse. The Discovery was equipped with a spore drive. All right, any more questions, or shall we get back to work? I need more data on this Klingon superweapon, but if I were to guess, I'd say it's meant to disrupt a localized section of the network. That bad on an apocalyptic scale. All right, any more questions? Nice touch. I'd have been fine with a lab from this century, but it's the thought that counts, I suppose. I'm gonna run some calibration tests. I'll need you to handle the radiation spore saturation. I'll start the calibration. Spore saturation is too high. Reduce it before it crashes the simulation. The simulation is picking up speed. Stay sharp. All right, we're good here. Let me take a... Sorry, got ahead of myself there. I'm detecting radiation coming from the rift of a type unique to 2030.
Sounds like we need to send an away team into this mycelial network to gather more data on the problem. All right, transporters ready and standing by to... Good luck in there. We'll be monitoring from here. Energize.
Welcome to the Mycelial Network. All right, we don't have a lot of time. Between her weapon and whatever tech she's put in here, Ja'ula's done a lot of damage. We need to put a stop. That would be the Jasep. They're a good. Whatever's happening with that Mokai tech hasn't spread here. Not yet, anyway. Take some sample. You really can't appreciate this place until you see it for yourself. This is serious. If the network is damaged beyond repair, it could end all life, everywhere. Hold your fire. I'm pretty sure she comes in peace.
Outsiders, I am of the Jasep. We are people of this realm. We have met people of your realm before. Many of them have traveled here. Others from your realm have... I created this form to give the Jasep voice, to communicate with you. Based on your memories, Patel, we waste time. Strange devices...
This yield tree she's talking about is bad news. The Jasep aren't fond of it, and with good reason.
There was a tear in the sky, and a device came through it from your realm. It gives off strange light and heat.
Let's get moving. Looks like...
We can use this to move quickly.
Interesting. This might be the liquid sources here may tell us more about... The fluid sample shows a high level. It's possible that the liquid carries... Interesting. Even baby tardigrades are extremely tough.
The tardigrades are of the realm. They live in harmony within the forest.
These readings could be very helpful to us here. Look, see that? That's definitely not Klingon tech. It's... curiouser and curiouser. This is Alachi tech. I wonder what they're doing in here.
Alachi are, like the Jasat, part of this realm. They lived here before they went to serve and fight in your realm. Now some of them have returned.
Maybe. The Alachi don't have a lot of friends in the Alliance. I'd be worried about this information falling into the wrong hands. The last thing this place needs is a bunch of well-armed... Incoming!
Something's wrong with the Alachi. They have to sift it. Those Alachi were of the realm, but they were sick. Toxic, like the yield tree. Their devices were corrupt as well. If we cannot cure the Alachi, we must cull them from... You see? Look. Look here.
Lots of yield tree growth here. That's not a good thing. The corruption is getting stronger. This fungi is being mutated by Hargpeng radiation. Not good. Looks like this used to be an Alachi research outpost. They were starting to build defense systems in response to incursions from our space. Bet you can't guess who was responsible for those. Unfortunately, the radiation from Ja'ula's tech had a negative effect on the Alachi. They began to mutate, and their higher brain functions started to deteriorate.
We must go deeper into the network, toward the source of the... The device is close, you see? The yield trees, the corruption, they...
Something's wrong here. The radiation has mutated the hyphae grouping in this conduit. I can't compute its dynamic output ranges and adjust to compensate.
No. The sickness has damaged it too much. I cannot speak to it and make it work. It must be navigated. The living Stamets, the one who came here before, was part of the network, connected. He touched it with his mind. The living Stamets could feel the flow of the network. That is how he guided his ship home through it. Yes, but this Stamets does not think the same way. It thinks like a machine, not like the living. The memories and essence of the Stamets from before are within the network. We may be able to bring them. The mycelial forest is a vast network. The water connects all. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Enemy targets on sensors.
You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Flanking damage detected.
You will need to collect more of the fluid. You will need to collect more of the fluid. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Enemy targets on sensors.
You will need to collect more of the fluid. You will need to collect more of the fluid. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Enemy targets on sensors.
You will need to collect more of the fluid. You will need to collect more of the fluid. You will need to collect more of the fluid. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Enemy targets on sensors.
You will need to collect more of the fluid. You will need to collect more of the fluid. You will need to collect more of the fluid. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
You will need to collect more of the fluid. You have the spores. Now you must return to the place of memory.
Spores. They're the building blocks of energy across the universe. Look how it interacts with the spores. It's as if I don't know where to go.
You only do it for me, but I could be your dad. I do love it when you only do things for me. The thread that weaves life through space.
I so hoped you would find your way. I can't even find my way out.
Follow the music, Paul. I'm not going anywhere. Open your eyes.
Hugh? Okay. I know what I need to do here. Hugh. Now I know what it was like for you when you came back. Now it's my turn, except you're not here. I'm gonna need a moment here, okay? Okay? Okay.
We are alike now, both created for a purpose, but with the memories of someone else. The memories of a life not entirely our own. But we are alive.
Patel may be a living thing, but what about me? I'm a computer program, a simulation of a life once lived, and yet...
We were made, not born.
You're giving me the chance to do what I want, to be who I want to be. Thank you.
The sickness. It is strong here. It is dangerous. Oh, there are 3 devices up ahead. You... There are the devices, up ahead. They are of the realm.
Right now, the This could be tricky. We can't disable the probes without clearing the corrupted mycelium, and we can't do that without risking detonation. We're gonna need to think outside the box on this one. We need to convince a hungry tardigrade to come to the buffet table, so to speak. If we can lure one of them to the probes, it might clear the overgrowth to a point where we can safely... I'm thinking we use the healthy spore samples we collected earlier, if you're...
Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing power. Enemy target on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
We're ready for you to disable that probe. Good work. Now lure the tardigrade to another probe.
Enemy targets on sensor. Personal shield losing power.
Okay, you should be able to access the probe and disarm it now. Nice! Only one more to go.
Enemy targets on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
The tardigrade's done. Disable that probe. This is all starting to come together. Ja'ula's plan, that is. I think I understand what she's trying to do. Ja'ula and House Mokai learn about classified Starfleet projects in 2256. She raids the Glen and discovers the spore drive, then steals all of the data on it. Unfortunately for her, Strahl corrupted the data before she stole it. So, when she made her spore-based superweapon, she was using bad data. She puts her shiny new toy on her flagship and joins the attack on Starbase 1. That didn't work out so well for her, though. Bad data, bad weapon. She pulls the trigger and boom! It blows up in her face and the explosion throws her into this century. Ja'ula works out the bugs in her weapon's design. She determines that mutated spores are a critical component, so she sets out to get more of them. That's where the probes come in. She fires them into the network, they beam out Hark-Peng radiation, spores mutate, and Ja'ula gets more ammo for her weapon of mass destruction. Problem is, she didn't think it through. The radiation causes unexpected side effects, as we've seen firsthand. Somehow, I don't think Ja'ula is worried about collateral damage, though. Knowledge is power. Now that we know what she's up to, we can take steps to put an end to her plan. No argument there. Wait, did you hear? I'm gonna say that's not a good sign.
Do not fire. We are allies. Forgive me. I was Jarsev, a Romulan once, partially. My mind returns to the time before my change. The weapon is to blame. It corrupts some of us, drives us mad. Others, like me, become fusions of Ilachi and what we were before. Wait. These weapons, you must stop her. Close the rifts. Destroy her weapons. If you should return to your realm.
You must leave, now. Go to your realm and help your... It is our way.
We're receiving your data now. No sign of our House Mokai friend.
Riskava and Hoffman can head to opposite ends of the rift. From there, we should each be able to get a differential reading.
Those Ilachi ships, they're using spore drones. The Ilachi drive from the environment. They said.
The Hoffman initiating scan.
The Riskava is in position. We're ready to close the rift. Skava, we finished our computations and our switching.
Heads up! I'm reading a huge spike. Something big is coming through.
All Alliance forces. The Enterprise is here to help. Doubts at first, but whew, well done. Not to rain on the parade here, but Ja'ul is still...
Well, you can count on the Lucari. We will do what we can to stop her. This isn't just a threat to our universe. There's a brilliant, wondrous realm lying beneath our conception of space, and it's in danger as well. We can't let harm come to it from our side of the cosmos.
We stopped Ja'ula's attack and saved Andor.
About Ja'ula, she's going to go after any spores she can. Pretty sure you didn't bring me into all this for the charming conversation. That might be the understatement of the...
What an extraordinary series of events. The mycelial network will be of great interest.
A